Hello everybody, the Quiet Atheist here. Now before I get started with this particular video that I'm making today for you guys, I thought that I would talk about something else for a minute. When it comes to religion in its entirety, there have been a few people here and there that have come up to me and they are basically concerned with the amount of contempt I have for religion in its entirety. You know, they seem to not understand why I dislike religion, because religion in all actuality doesn't really have anything to offer to society as far as positive things are concerned. And they usually use positive intentions to actually indoctrinate or have people donate and have people come into the churches and to increase their numbers, so on and so forth. So I don't really think that there is a value to this kind of situation. Because if this alleged God was real and if all of these other types of situations were real, I don't think they would really need any money at all, especially if this alleged word was that genuine. You know what I mean? But after today's video, I hope that a few people can understand why I dislike religion. And I hope that they can understand that I will continue to dislike religion as long as there's individuals out there doing horrible things. So, with that said, I thought that today I would talk about abortion again. I've made a couple of videos in the past about abortion, but there is something that came to my attention a couple of days ago that I wanted to share with you guys. But before I do, a link to this particular article that I'm going to share with you guys will be provided in the description below for you guys to take a look at. Apparently, there's this anti abortion religious group, whatever you want to call them, in Oklahoma who have taken it upon themselves to picket a local high school in Oklahoma. I read the particular article and it doesn't state really where this high school is. It just states that it's in Oklahoma somewhere, I guess. Well, anyway, these picketers, if you will, when it wanted to harass these young students about abortion. So they took pictures on these signs of really graphic things, you know, pictures of dead babies and pictures of bloody body parts, so on and so forth. And they wanted to sit there and really preach about how abortion is bad. Women shouldn't do these things. They tried targeting the young audience again, like religion always does, and they try to spew their agenda pretty much all over the place at that high school. Now, I have a huge problem with that. For first, I mean, young children do not deserve to be shown these kinds of pictures. They don't deserve to be subjected to this kind of stuff. All of this stuff is obviously inappropriate for, younger children to see, especially the younger ones that are in high school, you know, 15 to 16-year-olds do not need to see bloody dead babies or bloody parts or whatever the case might be. They do not need to see these things. But these particular individuals that are conducting this picket really don't care. And that's what pisses me off the most. They want to try and get to these younger people because they want them to think like them, behave like them, and do all of these other things like them. And to me, that is just sickening when you have to take gross and disgusting pictures to a school and picket the school and holler about anti-abortion and how it's bad and nobody should be doing it and it's a sin and you're killing babies, so on and so forth. They're literally harassing these kids with these nasty pictures that they had on these signs. And honestly, you anti-abortion people out there, Christian people I might add, what do you guys hope to do in society? Do you guys hope to bend people to think like you or to behave like you or to really hate other people like you guys do? Do you guys want these young people to go around trying to tell people what they can and cannot do with their own bodies, what they can and cannot do with the babies you know, that are not even born? What is your guys' problem here? I know that you guys really like to engage with young people because you want to indoctrinate them with your agenda and you want them to think and behave like you and you want them to do the same things you are doing. But that doesn't go well for me. It never has and it never will. You see, these young people do not need to be subjected to this kind of thing. And that's something that you guys out there need to understand. I don't understand why it is that you guys have to go to pretty much every place you can to harass kids or to harass other people and try to tell them what they can and cannot do. I'm a pro-choice individual. Okay, I believe they can do whatever they want with their own bodies. There have been times when I have been accused of being a feminist, especially when I am strongly for women's rights. I am strongly supporting the rights of women to have abortions if they want to. And that's the way that I am. I know a lot of people out there won't like that, but I'm not going to sit here and bend to their will. I'm going to stand strong. And I think that's what these young kids are starting to do out there. I think that they're starting to have anti-pickets, if you will, pickets against these pickets, and rightfully so, because they don't need to be harassed at their schools about all of this nonsense. You guys have no passion for life, you anti-abortion religion people out there. You guys are just wanting to go around like a bull in a china closet, and you want everybody to break to your will. That's not going to happen. That's not how society is supposed to work. And I'm sorry that things are not going your way. And chances are they probably will never go your way. And if you guys can't understand that, then I'm afraid you guys need some help with something. I'm not sure what it is, but you guys need some help. We human beings have the right to do whatever we want. And I'm sorry that you cannot realize that. I'm sorry that you want to bend to a 2,000-year-old fairy tale that, wants you to think like they think 2,000 years ago. Pathetic indeed. And that's all I have to say about it. So to my subscribers, please feel free to leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'd really like to hear your opinions on this particular issue because it's an important issue. Please feel free to share this video with anyone that might be interested, whether it be on Facebook, Google+, Tumblr, or wherever you guys hang out. Till next time, Quiet Atheist is out. And remember, if you can't be good at it. Most of all, thank you for watching, and I will see you next video. And hopefully, people will stop telling these individuals what they can and cannot do with their bodies. They are their own bodies, and nobody has a right to tell anybody what to do with them.